Usually, if lowest people usually get priority in terms of doing stuff, just to try and help the whole community get up to a good standpoint. But I'll be right back quickly, just as we just get this set up. All right, let's do it. Let's do Monster Hunter. So I haven't got a lobby just set up. I do like that the characters rotate here, but I still have no idea what is the consideration for this. So let's do it. So I've been fiddling around with some stuff, trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of like builds and things. But it's kind of funny because I was right. I've been watching a lot of like speedrunners, big builds, general other classes and stuff that are similar to the Greatsword, which is like longsword and things like that. It is kind of strange that it is. We can pretty much run anything. So many weapons are just fireable. Like this is completely different to base Rise. This is different to base World. This is closer to GU. Like, this game, the more and more I play it, the more and more I'm like, we just are living in GU again. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. It would be nice to get the amount of content that GU has, but there is an unlikelihood that that will happen. So I'm just going to do something because I've got a weird little tab at the bottom. Oh. Medic, I completely forgot about doing your drawing again. I've been so tuned in on doing Monster Hunter today, this weekend. I've been sort of not doing it. I don't want to push back doing it again, but I do have a couple of people that wanted to join in matches. So I've been really bad about the point system of recently for the drawing. That's why I was kind of putting off. Maybe we might end up removing it just because of it. I got murked by Master. Do it at the end of stream. Okay, I'll try and do it at the end of stream, Medic. I'll try and remember to do that. Thank you. If possible. It's no big deal. Okay, excellent. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, because we've particularly on this weekend we haven't had a lot of time, but it's very funny where I'm like, when a game comes out where I really want to focus on it, it becomes hard to separate myself from it. Let's set up a lobby. My character looks like a Game of Thrones characters. I like this style of art. Like, I've kind of changed it up. I've been trying to find what I want layered set for G rank, but yeah. I thought the title screen was based on story progression. At first I thought so too, Hikari. And then it was, as we played it more and I started going in and out, I started noticing people were stating they were getting different NPCs. It seems to be random. I actually think it might be due to follower quests. Maybe. I don't know, it's really hard to say. It's been a bit random. Alright, I'm just gonna get the on-screen code up for you guys. And I'll get a queue running. But if you guys want to join, first in best dressed, and then we can get the queue set up. Where are we? I've done 0 follow quests. I'm not sure about that one. Has it changed for you, Hikari? Do you have people on the title screen? If not, then I'm wrong about that. It's not a big deal. It's just kind of strange, I feel like, to have that change, but it's kind of, people aren't really sure what's causing it to change. I don't know why. My brain has been in a funny place recently where I'm like, I kind of really want to play MapleStory. I've also been wanting to play WoW again. It's really bad. I usually have 4 as well. Oh, really? Okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I'm not really sure what it is. Welcome, Zoro. Whoa, look at this boy. Oh, he's got... I love the Mushgal. The Mushgal helm I used to run all the time. My what was it? I can't remember what I called him, like the Jacko King or something in the original. In World, rather. MapleStory, that's an old one? I know. I love MapleStory. I come back to it. It's a funny game because it's like... People could sort of consider it like sort of a social one, and I would say that, like, I never did the social in MapleStory, but I enjoyed sort of just the atmosphere, the grind, and all that sort of stuff. But I come back to it every now and then. Hey Tante, how you doing? Tante? Have you played on PC? I can't remember if you had. Oh, you're Doctor Doom. Oh yeah, I could see that now that you've said that. Definitely Doctor Doom. I love how everyone's got their cosplays for various characters. Also, if you guys haven't seen, so I really like this set, the fuzzy set. So I've given that to everyone. I've given it to my cat, my dog. I've got this as the shoulders. I don't like the cape though, so I probably will remove the cape for an alternate version for from one of the follower quests. But we'll have to figure it out. You'll notice I've also got the Admiral's sword, which I've just unlocked, but I'm not a. I don't like where it sits on my back. Look where it sits. It's really strange. I was so into this sword until I saw that. But if I go for weapon poses, it does this. It extends itself, which I think it just should look like this. I don't know why it doesn't. It should just look like this. It's very strange. Hey, Big Bubby. May I join? Of course you can. We're currently going to we generally help the lowest person first. And if there is a queue, we try to do 3 quests per person. So I'll set up the queue right now. I might actually clear this one because it's still got some people from last time. All right, so at the moment, first in, best dressed. You can just join, but we'll try and rotate every 3 or so. I haven't played Rise yet. Oh, that's right. I forget that you were playing a bit of World. You're a cultist now? Oh, whoa. Intense. I'd like to see how everyone has their own different sort of personality and style when it comes to cosplay. Well, not cosplay, layers. It's the same as like MMOs and things like that, where it's like as soon as like transmogs and layers and glamours and all that happen, it's like it immediately becomes a lot more personable, I feel like. Because as much as I like my armor set, if I remove my layered, I'm far more interested in essentially seeing what personality associates to people's gear when they're all armored up. But yes, I've changed my armor set slightly. I was testing the single point blood right, and I don't like it. Single point blood right. Blood right must. Honestly, it feels like it probably needs the 3 points to really make utilize on greatsword at least, because it takes so long for part break. I was fiddling around with some other stuff, but I just ended up going back to where we are. So in terms of stats, we're back here. So I've now got full attack, full crit, focus, recovery speed. I'm kind of happy where we've ended up with this because I end up getting 1 Wirebug Whisperer, 1 flinch free. Chain crit, blight resistance is nice, but crit and resentment aren't really doing much on greatsword. But the rest of the points are pretty valuable. That sharpness, yeah. So I kind of want to use this sword because it's not anti-crit, which means we get more guaranteed crits. But it's not the best sword. It's not the sharpest. You'll notice only it's 320. It gives 50 defense. I'm really kind of using this right now just because of my... I just like the look of the sword. So I kind of wanted to use it for a bit, but we'll figure it out. Love that little dragon. I really want to take it. Oh, God. This hat is terrifying. There's something about the MonsterHunter stylings of having the, like, animal head with just open eyes staring deathly at you. No prob, Tante. Thanks for dropping by. I wish they'd add more armored skirts, because I've been trying to get my character to look like Saber from Fate. Yeah, so I don't really know too many of the female armors. There's a couple that come to mind. The one that I would say is probably actually closest to what I can think of is this one over here, actually. The Rathian one, but I'm not sure how well you could color it, Hikari. Because that one kind of makes me think of Saber's weird skirt thing. But outside of that, I'm not really sure myself. But yeah, Zoro, if you want to, you can feel free to chuck up a quest. And we can get through some people's helpful quests. But again, I'm just here for Hunter rank at the moment. Oh, Angel, welcome in as well. What about the Damascus set? I am looking at Damascus pieces. Damascus is really good for if you want essentially handicraft. However, I'm not building towards handicraft right now because the Royal doesn't need it. But if you're just under it, it's pretty good. But in terms of for the skirt, I'm not sure of female. That's the hard part, Ryther. I don't really know what I'm not really sure what it looks like on a lot of female characters. I always play a male character. It's a bit big. It's quite wide. It's always been really wide. It's very funny. I don't know why it's that huge. You wanted something a bit more flush than puffy? I don't know. Yeah, maybe check out what Ryther suggested. I'm not really sure myself. Also, welcome in, Lithominal. I'm not sure. It's always funny when people jump in, their username is different to their username is different to their in-game name. So I'm like, I'm not sure who's paired to what. But yeah, I'm kind of happy where I've ended up. I bought very few pieces for transmog, but I'm kind of happy where I am right now. But I still think there's some tweaking. I think the Admiral's shoulder guards, it's like, I think a lot of people are going to end up going towards them. But who knows, maybe I ditch the lower half to focus on just the cloak. But I like some long side waists. But the combination of the two kind of looks a little funny. It does actually, now that I look at it more, the more it evokes kind of that Game of Thrones art style. Or armor style. Angel's gone full Beazle. The Beazle set looks really good though. Actually, that's a good point. Oh no. Wait, is that Beazle... Is that the Beazle chest or is it the same thing I've got? It's the same thing I've got. Because yeah, this is the snow something? I forget the name of it. Snow shear? But it's pretty cool. What is... Ah. Oh. I was trying to figure out what this was. It's the Kitsune. But yeah, like as I mentioned, generally I try to get everyone to have at least one quest in the lobby together. If anyone wants to join, we do have the queue up. And hopefully we can do at least something useful for everyone each. Alright, let's do it. But I feel like a lot of hunters right now are just willing to do anything, because they're just looking for something to get hunter rank. And by the way, fighting anomalies is not the most optimal way to get hunter rank. It's actually the slower way, because a lot of them, they're not the highest tier monster. So elders will always give the most. I think there's a particular quest that gives better ones. How do I get outfit tickets? You get them from fighting anomalies. Any rank of anomaly. I think the harder ones do give a higher chance for 2. I like this one. I did like the Kabuki stage play style of speaking for the intros in the base game. Thought it was really fun. But I think tonally, I still think this version works just better. I think that this is just... I like how she presents this. Is the fire version? Yes, this is Magmadron. I think he's just a better monster. Again, I think all the base monsters just get improved by having them worked on the next version of them, essentially. I probably won't use anything here. I die starting to use Greatsword? Is this first, as in it's your first time using it, Bubby? Did I miss the hole? Wait. Did I come to the wrong camp? I went to the wrong camp. I was so confused. Whee! Alright. So this is the first time testing this sword, so I don't really know how I'm going to feel about this in terms of damage. But we'll see, I guess. I did a few runs with it. I mean, the greatsword is very much like it's a playstyle thing. Like, I'm a greatsword main from ye olde days, so modern greatsword feels like immensely more powerful than it used to, just in terms of positioning and everything like that. What are we gonna do here? I don't actually know what. I don't know what to break on Almadron in magma form. I think it's just the same. I think we just go for the tail. But you'll notice I don't play counter style at all. Or you just place that random bomb there. You're a long... Oh. Yeah, so that'd be very different if you're a gunner. Because that's a weapon that puts yourself not in the frenzy. This is a weapon that you have to challenge everything. It's all about timings. Oh, that punch. See if we can get some KO on him. Oh, that was the super. I wasn't excited. I didn't think that was the super. We've been fighting for a while with the orb, I guess. I don't even know who that was on. I used to be an IG main and get hit by every attack. Yeah, that's how I feel about dual blades, I'll be honest. I feel like dual blades are like one of the ones that I'm like, I always see them and like they're just getting bopped about sometimes. Even though they have some of the most insane iframes on some of their attacks. They're definitely not like counterplay like monsters like longsword. Or charge blade. Same, I feel the same about switch axes, unfortunately. Probably don't need to sharpen. I need to get a good rampage deco. I've been trying to figure out if there is any of worth, but it seems to me they're very like specific. I have no idea what that was. I think it was just destroying his hold on me. Ow. Oh no. I might need a charge. I might have to set that up in a moment. Been playing a lot. Put it that way. Hey Gar. How you doing, man? We literally just started, man, so it'll be a few hunts before you'll be able to join. Where are you up to now? Are you at your hundreds yet? By the way, I haven't really been taking in the numbers. I feel like I'm doing a lot less damage. That's a lot less. $105, jeez. So I'm guessing you fought the final monster then. Because I noticed, I'm curious. If there's no more anomalies, that makes me wonder, ow. It makes me wonder whether or not, the... Oh, hello. Nice. I know Echidna's using the Kimura one, which the Kimura set, I've just seen so many different ways that you can build right now. I'm still not sure which way I want to go, but I'll probably, I'll probably end up picking it based on my sword visual preference, which this sword's pretty cool, but it's definitely weaker. For progress, I might have to switch it up again. Nice. Is that tail break 1? That's tail break 1. Yeah, wait. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Nice. This tail. He's pretty banged up, isn't he? Zorora, did you want capture or kill? I usually leave it up to whoever hosts the quest, so. Oh, that's bigger than it seems. I didn't realize it was that big. Ah! I'm surprised he hasn't. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering when this was going to happen. Oh, that's an attack. Probably need a heal. I've healed quite a lot in this fight, actually. Oh, whoa! Oh no, the mini step threw me off. No, I don't want to carve. I was trying to get the shiny. I feel like it's been a little while since I've played without anyone with, I've been playing with so many status players recently, it's just made fights just so much easier. Hey Higashi, how you doing? Welcome on in. I think that's a shiny under there, I can't really tell. Come on, dog. Let's go. But yeah, I'll show you guys the weapon trees. I've kind of had a few more added to the weapon tree since I've did more of the anomalies. So we pretty much can see everything except for the Elder Dragons, which has been interesting because that means that I'm curious whether or not people are going to be running those elders once they become accessible, and whether or not they are accessible from, I wonder whether they are accessible after doing whatever the 70 and 100 are. Like there's just a missing component, which is funny if there's a key like that. Oh, no, we're good. Alright, I don't know what's not broken on this boy. He's pretty much smashed up. But yeah, I don't mind this. I definitely, this fire is mostly fire-based, so the defense that I've got added to me is not doing a lot. Oh, nice. Must have had the marionette. See if we can remove the rock from him. I'm definitely doing less damage, though, I can see it. Unless Almudron has good physical defense. But usually a few hunts should be able to allow me to figure out even. Okay, down. Nice way. Get him. He's pretty banged up. I'm assuming someone in the group must have Heartbreaker. It's kind of crazy how much had broken parts, but we haven't gotten the kill. Chase the lad. Yeah, so we haven't broken this arm, I don't think. Oh no, we have broken that arm. So we've literally broken everything. There's blue. So I guess, Thor, if you want capture, you have to stop this. He do be when not heated? Okay. Maybe that's probably what it's going to be. Like, I'll have to test whether or not, I'll have to test against different monsters. Because I felt like I was doing way less on the triples. Because I don't think did we hit over 2 cage there at all? I don't think I did. But it's definitely one of those funny things where if you have, it's one of those funny things where 30 raw attack on a sword can mean a shit ton, especially with how they've removed a lot of that scaling stuff, the weird fake scaling stuff. So for great swords, that's an immense amount of damage lost. At a glance of how I saw people making builds, I saw a various few weapons, such as great swords. I saw people using the Kimura sword, which is a better version of what I'm using right now. It has better deco slots, no affinity, but that doesn't really matter so much. It still has purple sharpness. It's 330, so it's 10 above my sword. So it straight up is better, even though I like the visual element of this sword. I have no idea about like the Elder Dragon, like Malzeno swords and stuff like that, if they're going to be any good. Most definitely everyone is using Abominable again, as well as the other elemental heavy swords with negative affinity. So I would say that this is probably going to be the go-to for a lot of people, because it is the heaviest sword, I think, right now. I don't know what the Elders can do though. So I did notice people were thinking about using Baroth, but the reason why I don't think this sword's very good is because it's white sharpness, negative affinity 20, so it's even heavier, and it has no slots, so it does make it a little bit harder to use. But there's a few other ones I've seen. I kind of want to use this sword. I think it's quite nice, but I'm not really sure where it sort of fits in. Trying to find, what was the other one I was thinking about using? Final boss swords, actually, I feel like superseded by those new swords, by the way. Oh, this. I want to use the Origin. Again, it's even less attack, but I want to move it into the crit space. So this will probably be my crit element greatsword. But I have seen people using I'm gonna butcher this. The Hagen Nistols. I think this sword is actually quite good as well. But I do think it needs at least a point in handicraft to be viable. But it does have a gem slot to sort of make it work. But yeah, like I said, we can't see the Elder Dragon swords, so I have no idea where they're going to sit in terms of the power tier, but I'm assuming the 2 next bosses must have the key elements missing. The current armor is good. What have you got? You got Partbreaker, Weakness Exploit, and Crit Element. Yeah, that should be pretty good. If you've got an elemental sword or weapon, then that should be pretty good. I think as long as you have like the mandatory weakness exploit and you're at least over 60% crit, then you're generally in a pretty good space, I would say. Have a look at your set. Hang on. Just gonna go to my box. So what have you got? Your Jewel Blades. Yeah, Jewel Blades crit element's a good idea. 21 ice is not a huge amount of elemental damage. Your affinity is based in 30 with, I'm guessing you've got crit eye, yep. With ice attack. Oh, okay, so you're getting ice attack on top of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty decent build. I think it's as long as I think you're sitting in the realm of at least if you're heading towards damage, you're generally in a better space. What swords are you using? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize for dual blades that has a lot more ice on it. But at least you've got purple at times. I mean, dual blades, you've got to burn through that purple pretty quick. I feel like those might be rough dual blades to work with, but I would imagine... I think they're cool looking ones from what I've seen. Because razor sharp, things like that, they're all pretty good. Bit of handicraft. I don't think dual blades generally like handicraft because they just burn through too fast. Quick sharpen sometimes is good. It's good. And just half-assed put together. I mean, you're on the way up, Zorora. It's fine if you're on the way up. Like it's hard to figure out what's good. And at least you've already swapped over. A lot of hunters try to stick with their old stuff as long as they did, as long as they can. Which one are you, Bubby? Are you Angel or Echidna? I think you were. Oh, there's 3 great swords now. Hell yeah. I always like. I feel like great sword is one of those ones that it's just. I don't see it too often, but I'm always happy when I have a fellow great sworder. Crit eye attack boost, weakness exploit, tremor resist, stun resist, flinch free. Whoa, 3 flinch free. Y-bug whisper. Yeah, so Y-bug whisper is a funny skill. Honestly, it might be the next top DPS skill. It's not raw DPS, but because of how Y-bugs work and how everyone's movement sets are now kind of based around a cooldown, similar to like a MMO or like even like so League of Legends and stuff like that. It's like Y-bug whisper is very good. Focus attack too. It's interesting how some people run Focus 2. I can't not run Focus 3. I need that speed. I need the speed. You're Echidna? Crit eye attack. This looks pretty good. So I'm guessing you're at a pretty good space in terms of crit. This kind of depends on what your sword is. The Kimura Cleaver. Yeah, okay, now I get this. So yeah, you'll be doing heavy hits. I feel like you can probably squeeze out a bit more in terms of stat, because you got some extra stats on there, but that's all about the refinement thing. But you're in the right space. Like this is very, it's good to see because we're all in that DPS space. One of the new switch skills turns me into a drill. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Dual blades have always had like the super anime ones. Your Angel? Oh, thank you, Litho. Just helps me out so I know who in chat. But yeah, I think everyone's heading to the right space in terms of like going those attack stylings. Because it's kind of surprising how many people I've seen have been using defensive sets, like mostly defensive sets. And I think people are a little bit scared of monsters in G rank right now. But you shouldn't be too scared of them. They're alright. As long as you're upgrading your armor and you're using stuff of mostly current tier, you should be fine. But then again, as always, your playstyle is your playstyle. You build how you want to build. If you want to be a status monster, if you want to have like just be raw attack, like, oh yeah, I've got to plug in my controller. Hang on, chat. Where have I put that cable? Give me 2 seconds. Alright, chat, I bumped my head on the mic. But yeah, you can build however you want. It's one of those things. You can just straight up build all like however the hell you want. Because as long as you've got yourself a goal. Nagakuga versus S-Penis. Poor Espinas. He's got such an unfortunate name, doesn't he? I'm gonna take 2 because no one's taking 2. And I don't really want those antidotes. Where are we going? Is someone getting Astalos? I'll go get Astalos. Hey, kitty. I love your emotes. Oh, thank you. They suit my dumb big palico face. Oh, why'd that come out funny? Oh no. Oh, we good. Never mind. We good. What are we fighting? Espinas. That way. Oh, come on, Astalos, up this way. I made the same build back when I was in base rise, crit build. Well, okay, so do you know what's kind of crazy to me? Is that, one, we were the strongest we've ever been in a base Monster Hunter in Rise. But then we had this strange thing where it was like, shit, I probably didn't want to do that because I need to be re-angled. So I would say that we're the strongest we've ever been in a base Monster Hunter. However, we had this bizarre thing where it was like, I don't know, it was really strange. Like, throughout G rank, we weren't getting really much stronger. It was very, very odd. So really, we're kind of about the same strength level, honestly, as we were in base Rise. However, we can squeeze out some stuff. However, we are probably on the road to being very strong through extra content and all the extra monsters. So it makes all the new content being added probably a lot more valuable. And I don't know if we'll ever get to the same strength that we did at the end of Iceborne, because the Fatalis set was just ludicrous. We've never been that strong. Like, and if we get to that stage again, like, everyone is just going to destroy everything. Hey, Outbreak. I was bored after MHR and I started GU. Wait, is it the first time you're playing GU? If you burn through Sunbreak, you will really, really enjoy GU. GU is like endless content. It's way harder. It's a lot harder content. GU's heaps of fun. I would honestly, it's my favorite monster. I'm enjoying this a lot though. I think Sunbreak has fixed a lot of problems base Rise had. With Agitator, you don't need attack boost. It depends, because attack boost does give you more just flat out, but monsters generally will be always in their enraged state. Like, looking at Aspinas right now, if you see him red like this, he is straight up, he's enraged. This is not a very tall Aspinas. He's now unraged. Speaking of which, using Naga LC. So they actually nerfed. It's interesting because they nerfed that sword. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm kind of happy about it because literally everyone was using Naga in base Rise, but its power level is a lot lower now. Feels like more how it used to be. It's just that we just didn't have many crit options. I think Shigara has probably fixed up a lot of that as well. I'm curious how many people will end up using Shigara pieces, because like I said, my crit element build would probably use that sword. Go Godzilla, welcome on in. Unfortunately, the Charge Blade my main has too many comfort skills. Yeah, yeah. So that's the thing. Some weapons be like that, where you need too many. I just learned that to do mixed Nawa and Ibushi. Yeah. So I was who was it? I'm trying to think. Someone had a build like that the other day. Was it Indominus? Someone had Nawa and Ibushi. I don't really like that combination set, but understandably because it's so hard to get those like almost required it's almost too hard to get those required ones that you may as well just do those to get the pickups. Thinking about switching to switch axe. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's always good to have like a pocket weapon, so then if you're not quite happy with how weapon stylings or skills available, at least you can still enjoy making builds. This poor Espinas, we've just been bullying this boy. It's like, it was so funny, the first time we fought him, I was like, damn, he's actually quite threatening. But then post that, I don't know, I feel a little sorry for him. Alright, he's capturable now. Again, capture or kill. It's whichever happens first. Death, apparently. You tried the Great Sword once? I feel like the Great Sword's not for everyone, and that's fair enough. I like slow playstyle anyway. 1.4 in a single combo? Damn, Kazuki. Agitator is good. See, Agitator used to be like, it was the attack skill in Iceborne. In this, it's a lot weaker, but in Iceborne, a big difference was Clutch Claw allowed us to force enrages. We can't enforce enrages in this game, but they're still pretty good. Like, I think it's a bit of a fat skill, because it now in Iceborne, I think deco-wise attack was just a 1 slot, so it was easy to slot in. In this one, attack and agitator are the same point value, so it makes them a bit funny. Hey, Lee plays. Welcome on in. Esmenes seems to have a soft head in rage, and when it's broken, yeah, he can kind of bullying his head. The thing that makes him strong is his breath. His charge is nothing. I've saw lots of people talk about, like, he charges so much. It's his breath that makes him terrifying, because the paralysis on it is just, he can wombo combo you. If he breaths 3 people, charges 1 in the middle, and he gets them all, he'll just kill them. It's pretty scary. He had no chance. I know. Sometimes it'd be like that. When MonsterHunter is definitely one of those games, if you're ahead, it's you just win. Especially with great swords, we win more weapons. Agitator Secret in Iceborne is nasty as fuck. Yeah, I know. It was crazy. That's what I was saying. Fatalis broke MonsterHunter. Like, it's kind of crazy. And I don't think we'll ever get that back. I think it was too powerful for MonsterHunter. Because it was pretty much once you beat Fatalis, the rest of the content was just, that was it. The rest of the game was just too easy. Lo-Fi Girl is being taken down? What do you mean, Lee? As in the YouTube channel? I also tried a certain Catboy's main, which is a hammer. Hammer is pretty good. I like hammer. Hammer is like the alternative to greatsword. Most greatsword players will find comfort in playing hammer, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely, each weapon has their general play style. So if you like a general type of play style, like, you'll end up fitting with it. I like seeing big numbers. I think we all do, honestly. Feb 2020. I must be thinking of a different channel, Lee, or is it actually that main one? Has it only been around for that few years? I felt like it had been around longer. Ah. But yeah, with the swords, it's interesting because we really will. I'm curious. Oh, by the way, there's this sword, which is an afflicted only one, and it's terrible. I don't think anyone's going to use this, but it seems like it's different for every weapon in terms of which element it uses and stuff, which is kind of curious. But yeah, I can't see a lot of the elder ones, so. But where they sit currently, I would say Chameleos is still probably the strongest. So Chameleos might actually still be viable. Kushala maybe, because it's got affinity on it, but I don't know how much it will push extra damage. I've seen a lot of people using Rajang, but that's not too surprising. Rajang might be the strongest sword all around, by the way, chat. But I'm not going to use it because it's not a sword. I remember in Iceborne, Safi Kol was sort of broken elemental builds. Well, yeah, I mean, that was the thing. That's why I think they tried to push the Elatrian thing, Kazuki. Not Kazuki, Hikari. Because everyone was already heading towards that sort of build style. But then, great swords, we scale terribly with element. Even with elemental builds, we needed pretty specific sets to be able to get past Elatrion's like timer. But they definitely made Elemental viable, or more than viable, like main for a bit there. So that was kind of cool to see because it forces everyone to have just different weapon stylings essentially. Like you would have to take in an element specific to each monster, which meant you were crafting more things, which meant you were playing more, which meant more people had more people to play with. So I think it was fine. It had a lot of blast. I don't like blast on Greatsword. Statuses don't really work very well on Greatsword. I would say sleep works, and that's probably about it. You can run stun, but I don't really like stun Greatsword. God, this poor Goss. This one's probably the more like horrible ones in terms of a monster just getting messed up. It just inflicts him with frenzy and then it just takes off. And then when Fatalis dropped, it was like, okay, we broke this even more. They broke it really hard. Oh my god, cannon. Cannon. Raiders, welcome on in. How you all doing? We're just doing some hunts. I'll give you a shout out, Cannon. I think my bot's working today. Hopefully it's working. Things have been breaking more and more recently. It's driving me nutty. Hey, Cannon.
Toasty.
Toasty?
Oh my god, really? Why do I have aggro on him? I didn't.
Is that World? It's World Teo. I see World Teo.
Like F off. We're all touching her.
It's so dark. Oh, it might be Luna. How are you and how's everyone doing? I hope good. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. I hope they had a fun time over on your side. The meta is still in game of Sunbreak of crit. Yeah, I mean crit's not going to go away. It's like it's just built in Monster Hunter. But yeah, we're having fun. We only just got started. We haven't been going for too long. We're just helping out Zorora do some lobby quests. Beating up Sergios. Whoa, this is a big surge. Holy shit, this boy's huge. I'm here for fossil fighters. One day you'll get fossil fighters. Hey, who pinched my monster? What the heck? What the heck, Hero? All the MR ones do. I think that when they're normal sized, they're normal sized. When they're big, they're ginormous. They've it's kind of weird. I didn't believe people at first, but the more I see them, I'm like, this might be the biggest monsters I've ever been in terms of gold crowns. They're really huge. Some monsters, it makes them genuinely quite scary, especially if they're anomalies. Like anomalies when they're huge, just some of them just it's crazy. I saw a huge Nagakuga and it was massive. Narg is, I don't know why, chat. Why is Narg so big? Narg and Baroth. Baroth was usually pretty decently sized. But, what's up with, what's up with Nagakuga? Why were they like, yeah, let's just make him the biggest panther you ever did see. Ooh, don't clip that. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's another mount, that's what's happening here. I've been enjoying follow quests. I've actually done a few. I kind of like the sort of discussion between the characters, but I haven't had a huge amount of time to play them. I haven't played too much solo recently. These noticeably on the Wraths. We've had big rats before just because of the various different species. Like gold and silver is always, they're generally quite large, but normals, not so much. Starting to get what normal size is. Well, I haven't, so hang on, chat, can we do anomaly Wrath and Wrathing yet? I don't think I've fought them yet. Gold Crown Golem is scary. I don't know if I fought a Gold Crown Golem. I've actually only fought like maybe 3 Golem Groms. He's pretty cool. I actually really like him. I kind of can't wait until we get like a few more quests that force me to fight some of the monsters I haven't fought. like haven't fought them at all in MR yet, or not the Afflicted? Not the Afflicted, sorry. Yeah, I'll re-clarify Monty. Also, hey Monty. I know Barroth was bigger because of the hitbox issues on him. Yeah. Barrioth he's a big chunkin' lad in this. But I feel like I mean, a lot of us who've played Iceborne have fought Frostfang, and Frostfang was really big. I hunted a huge Grungolem. They've invented two monster names that are particularly annoying to say. Grungolem and Gaius Mogaram. Imagine a massive Plesioth. There were quests in Dominus in... Ooh, which Monster Hunter had the event quest with the giant Plesioth in an arena? Was that 4? Or was that GU? I can't remember. There's no Afflicted Rathalos right now? Okay, maybe that's why I haven't seen it, Monty. I was trying to figure it out, because I know we have T3 monsters, but we don't have T4 monsters, I don't think. We need Frostfang back? I feel like we probably will. I don't know. We're getting Luna, which I think Lunescent is gonna kill a lot of people. To put it out there. I think a lot of people are gonna die to that monster. Afflicted Valstrax. When we get the Afflicted Elders, everyone is going to be messed up. Teo is terrifying. Teo is genuinely a very scary monster in G rank. If you're behind against him, he's like, oh, I shouldn't have tackled that. I felt that. But yeah, like, I think that the Elders are just going to mess people up. So we'll probably see people do what they had to do with Tempered, where they will have to put their wrong one. They'll have to put on their elemental resistances to actually get through them. But how do you do elemental resistances against Kushala? Because Windproof isn't going to save him. However, you can stop poison against Chameleos, which is pretty good. I find Teo to be great, just to him doing a lot in MHR, but man, Mr. Val and the 100 monster had me really pushing it. Yeah, so I'm curious what 70 is, and I'm curious what 100 is, but it's like, my assumption is I think I know what they are, but it's, my assumption is that they're going to be very hard, because the previous versions of them could be a bit whack. Ooh, hey-yo. Man, I can't believe I haven't gotten his tail yet. This is gonna suck. Yeah, this is why I want Wirebug Whisperer, because of moments like that. If I get Wirebug Whisperer 3, also I probably need to sharpen. There's just 8 things that will fit into A5. Probably A5 for afflicted monsters and Ace or A6. I think A6, surely. I think there's 2 tiers to go, because we haven't got a lot of the T4s. Have we? I feel like we're missing quite a lot of the T4s. If Wrath isn't in there, I think Sergios isn't in there. Like, there's a heap of them, so we're probably 2 away from getting Elders, which is okay, because the game only just came out. We don't necessarily need all the tempers. I don't know. This Kush does a fair bit of dragging physically. True. I probably should have gone for a tackle, actually, just to try and get a stun maybe, but I'm kind of in a bad position now. No, I got it. I'm trapped! Let me out! Nice. Yeah, I'm doing way less damage, by the way, chat. I love this sword, but this sword is actually doing a lot less. Oh well. It'll depower me for a bit. we can enjoy hunts a bit longer, I guess. I don't know, and I'm not noticing the 50 defense that much. I think if I had defense boost 7, then perhaps I would notice it, but because then it would scale a bit better. Spectre went up against Espinas, Steve, and Gore, and she'll I'll hate them. And the end she was like, these are really cool fights. I was actually surprised with Espinas because Esp is, I don't like monsters that are literally just glued together to older versions of monsters. But Espinas, I actually don't mind. I feel like he isn't too much of Diablos and he isn't too much of Wrath. It's like this interesting in-between. So it kind of worked. Afflicted are like worse than Hypers. I agree. Like honestly, I do agree, Kazuki. I've talked about this before, but I won't harp on it too much this tale. Yeah, I won't harp on it too much, but yeah. Again, if you like this content, if the people who like Rise, I do honestly suggest checking out GU. It is on the Switch as well, so. What's wrong with Afflicted? It's just the fact that Afflicted don't have the massive power scaling on attacks that, and the real flashiness that Hypers did. Hypers could get really, really hard. Hyper Silver and Hyper Gold are still some of the hardest fights I've ever done in Monster Hunter. Like they're just terrifying. When they're current content, not a lot of people do them when they're earlier for some reason. Afflicted Goss goes ham. He's pretty scary, actually. Ironically, he's scary in a way that I wasn't really expecting, because he just gets really big. He's one of those monsters that size makes him more powerful. Wait till orange or white Espinas? Do they change elements, Garu? What changes about them? Tigrex best boy. No one says that, please. No one says that. What are you talking about? I'm not a big Tigrex fan. I'm used to him, but it doesn't mean I want to fight him. Random fact, Tigrex is the direct descendant of the first ever Wyverians. The Wyvern Rex. Really? Oh, interesting. Capture or kill, by the way. Oh, you hate the explosion. Oh, so here's a suggestion, chat. When fighting, I found this, I don't know if this is for everyone, but something I've noticed is with Afflicted or Anomalies, you can trap them, by the way. You can't capture them, but you can trap them. So if you ever feel like you're behind in damage and you can't hit the cores, like it's for some reason the core's gone to its head and you need them to lower them down, put them in a pitfall trap, hit them in the head. That way you can catch up. If they're like you're trying to get apart but they're moving around too fast, chuck a shock trap down. Remember that you can do more than one trap on a monster, it just has a shorter duration. But if you're just needing that catch up period, it can make all the difference. And what I've found is the first one's easy to get. To stop the first explosion's easy. The second explosion seems to be the tough one for some reason. I don't know if there's some weird scaling on it, but if you're behind on the second one, I think traps might be appropriate at that time period. But I don't know what people are doing necessarily as meta, but... Alright, that is actually 3 hunts for, I think, all 3 in the party. But I think, was it Zorora? I think that's you were the first in the lobby. So if you want, if you can drop out, I would appreciate that, and we'll bring in someone else, and then we will. If you want to do more hunts with us, you're more than welcome to rejoin the queue, and then we can rotate when the next person rotates out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did I just recall my boys? No, I didn't. I just grabbed the things. And what's this, Indominus? Oh, is this what you were talking about? have a quick read of this. Or I'll open it up for later. Oh, dude, that's cool looking. It's the Wyvern Rex image. Dude, I kind of want that back. So if you've not seen, like, if you guys have never fought like a Cantor and stuff like that, I do wonder how, like, if Tiger Rex has some like connections to certain other monsters, because, like, his skeleton. Even if you look at, say, Gormagala or now with Gaius Mulgaram, like, the idea that the monsters kind of have this sort of familiar sort of look to how the structure of, like, they've got the arched shoulders, they kind of like grab the ground like they do. I'd like to see an ancient Tiger Rex. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe privileged, but as a bow main, I just watched the explosion out of range and just sort of happens. Again, I've talked about it before, Monty. Ranged don't play by the rules. You guys are just, you don't know our pain. You don't fight in close range. That's not true. Some like bow in world and stuff like that, you can have close range bow, but gosh, sometimes it feels like you guys aren't like fighting on the same page as us. Orange is much higher hardness and has more fireball explosives. And a Teo Nova. Oh boy. Ugh. That sounds fun. Do you reckon I ever get back the stuff like Deviants? Hold that thought, Hikari. I'm just going to bring in Garu. I think it was Garu was next, was it? Yeah, it was not. It was Garu next. So Garu, if you want to jump in, man. So, funny thing is, what was I going to say? The Deviants, the fact that we got them back in the form of... no problem, dear. So it's funny with that, where it's like, we did getting the deviant forms through essentially the apexes was cool and all. I would be disappointed if we don't get the rest of them, considering they brought in the crabs and some other like monsters that have like other forms. I'd be a little sad if they don't bring back some of those other deviants. Even if they don't call them apexes. But the fact that we're getting, what's his face? The fact that we're getting Lucent kind of suggests to me that we might not be. But, by the way, so Echidna or Angel, if you guys, I'll let you guys pick one quest each, by the way, to have your own unique quest. And then we might have you guys rotate out as well. As a counter argument, I'm using the dodge bolt and spread, which is exclusively in 10 feet. Yeah, so that was about to say, you can do close range versions, Monty. So they're a bit different. I feel you guys, that's probably the more dangerous of all weapon types, as being close range ranged, because you just take so much damage. And you haven't really got good defensive movement options. Some weapons don't. Suicide HP drain set is basically, I mean, one shot range. You're insane, Monty. I see, Nail, you've I feel like you've refined your, like, you look more and more. Is Lucent a variant? Yes. I think he's a subspecies. I don't think he's a variant. Terminology is weird in Monster Hunter. I always forget which one's which. But I think you're already in the queue, by the way, Go-Go. So don't worry, you'll be up soon. Also, hey Wood Champ, I swore I could have followed you. No, it's okay. You have come up as first time, so don't be too worried. How do I upgrade my greatsword? What do you mean, Bubby? I think Capcom confirmed that they're done with apexes. If that's the case, that's a little sad, because I want the deviants back. Lucent is a rare species in like silver and gold. Oh, so yeah, so it's like a subspecies. I don't know about this greatsword, chat. I don't know about this greatsword. Even with feline moxie. But the funny thing is, Monty, that you've subjected yourself to that. Like, that's why I don't do that. Prince explained it to you. Oh, so you're a Prince person. Perfect. Difference between subspecies and a variant. Yeah, I always forget. Did I get a refund for Blue Eyes? You did, Queen of Maya. I refunded it just because I couldn't do it while you were live. But MonsterHunter's been sort of been in a place where it's preventing us from doing too much stuff. So I might just move my camera slightly because I notice it's cutting out. Moxie 1 is just a chance to activate, not guaranteed. Oh, is that true? Oh my gosh, is that true, Monty? Oh, I need to look at that. Is that actually true? I did not know. This explains a lot. Where I've talked about this recently. I'm like, I swear Moxie's not triggering. That's why. Oh, that makes way more sense. Thanks to the Sacred Sheath combo, the Spirit combo is now relevant again. Yeah, I think Longsword's in a really good spot right now. Particularly, the reason why Longsword's in such a good spot is actually because style switching. It allows them to utilize the versatility that the Longsword has without locking people into a play style, and I think that's super good. I think the same with Charge Blade. The weapons that have more to them in terms of play style, giving them that fixes a lot of it, and I think that it makes them a lot more fun. But I am a great sword, and I will probably not be styling switching too often, as you probably noticed. All right, Echidna and Angel, if you guys wanted to pick a hunt, I am gonna have a dance. Where is Prance? I always lose it. My dog's in the way. The dog sits right on top of you. Big stream today? Yeah, I think Canon kind of boosted up our numbers a little bit. Level 2 is old Feline Moxie. Level 3 and 4 give you HP on triggering. Ah, so you kind of want to aim for level 2. I have not played with the Dango upgrades, by the way. I've kind of just been going. I haven't really slowed down. You'll notice where we've been playing with a lot of people, so I'm pretty much just go, go, go. So I haven't sat down and digested this game too yet. Ah, Furious. This guy's not too bad. Again, I've talked about it before. I still don't think they've made him too strong in this. I think the reasoning behind done with Apex is because they're too similar to Deviants. And they don't know how to have an idea. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think Go-Go. I wish that they would. I wish they just brought back Deviants. But the Deviant system from GU is just so good. Variance is that the factor of change the original monster, not through evolution like Scarred. Oh, that makes sense. I'll still forget which one's which though. I'm gonna be honest. I love Monster Hunter, but that sort of separation of identity, I still forget which one's which. Hey Ray, how you doing, man? The Buzzsaw Shuriken on Charge Blade is love. Dude, Charge Blade I think is, I'm glad they fixed Charge Blade. I got real sad when I saw Charge Blade memes in such despair because they like forcing them out of their weapon was just not cool. Giving them all this back and fixing some of the stuff that had broken is just nice to see. It's good to see. I feel like we'll see a lot of Charge Blades in speedruns and stuff again now. The new switch skill swapping on the Charge Blade is insane. Yeah, definitely. I've been using a hybrid set and it's mental. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so strong. Oh, this is someone's first Furious. Do you do a lot of style switching? Not me personally as a great sword. I haven't found it too useful. Furious actually encourages it, by the way, and I was debating about using a Furious point just for the stats for defense, but damn. I love that. Oh, I do think Kushala wins this fight. Sorry to break it to Furious here. Because this Goku looking motherfucker. Diversity in Sunbreak is nice, very much so. It's the fix they needed for Rise. Rise had a real problem in lack of diversity. Really fixed it. I remember when you first started with cabbling with Prince? Oh shit. I didn't realize what you were from the beginning. Did you have the same username? Who's on the map? I might skin for this. I might try and grab Goss too. Unless someone else is going to go for him. We were hurt. Yeah, I know, Indominus. I felt sorry because I like Charge Blade. Charge Blade is one of those weapons I'll dabble in every now and then, but just because it's genuinely a very fun weapon. Like it's just fun to do combo, but they did Charge Blade so dirty. Yeah, they could have fixed it. It was the same as like Longsword, where it like poor Longsword in like Iceborne, where it's like they really messed up some of the this is gonna be annoying. I just realized I'm trying to mount Goss, which doesn't generally go well for me. So I'll try not to waste too much time here. Yes, not that I need it. I would love extra Wirebug Whisperer. Get it? Okay, perfect. I still feel like they did Charge Blade. Charge Blade's still clunky. See, impromptu glitches that are occurring recently allow us to stow our weapon and axe in axe mode. I don't know. I feel like they don't want to make too many changes because otherwise then it has to as a flow-on effect where it's like that. It's sort of a lot of changes that happen to the weapons end up sticking around a lot longer. Oh hey. All right, we've got 2 monsters, so we're gonna go for a fun time. I'll do my finisher then. Bring back Iceborne Charge Blade. Let me hit for 400 per vial. Charge Blade was pretty cool though, like that. I like some weapons having that where they're kind of. It's hard to balance that shit. I've talked about it before. Oh no, did we not get the hit on Rajang? Can't tell. What's happening? I'm gonna grab Spider while I remember. Oh, someone's already got it. Some weapons are better early game. Some weapons are better end game. I would say Greatsword is better early game a lot of the time. But depending on what happens to monsters, it can be really good end game. Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't expecting the hard reset there. But I would say that some weapons. Whoa, hello. All right, I might have to concentrate. I realize I am fighting Furious. As easier as he is, I do need to concentrate a little bit here. It's not the same as fighting some of the others. This boy still does a shit ton of damage. Oh, no. Give me gut sword energy. Oh, we're in KO already. Oh, cool. Oh, Echidna's going with some stun. This should make the fight way easier. It's pretty good, yeah? Oh, I thought that was on me. I use it for faster mons. Yeah, I think that's the good thing about the style switching and just the fact that we've got more moves. And I talked about this, like, this is why GU to me was the superior MonsterHunter for a long time, because the versatility of playstyle was fucking insane. Like, I can't stress just how much complex play you could do with customizing some for each fight, not each monster, each fight in GU. And I think it was pretty cool that they added the wirebugs. And I was like, my hope was for Rise that we would have a similar situation where custom playstyle would become something that we just have access to. We might not get a stun here because, oh no, we good. Because it adds so much versatility to Monster Hunter. Like, everyone can play how they want to play, but also if you want to really refine down, you can play to each monster or each fight, which is just Really, really cool. Oh, Hyuk-shin, thank you for the follow. I don't know why the notification didn't go off, actually. The bot might be dying again. I feel like we're pretty okay. I feel like this group's going to do fine with this monster. Everyone will get bopped here and there, but that's just kind of how this fight works, because he's just so fast. You son of a gun! Alright, I'm good. I rolled it. Oh, nice. He's frosted as well. Hey, Hyuk. Welcome on in. The fish here are very good, by the way. That extra armor makes a big difference in this fight. Whoa, whoa, oh, what's happening? Why did it, hang on, what happened there? Chat, what, is that, was that something a light bow gun can do? He just like pulled Rajang away from us. What was that? Was that weird lag or? That was really strange, he just kind of backslid. No, Echidna. I probably should have tried to heal there. That could have killed easily. A little fun thing you can do is transfer sword and axe buffs if you're... Oh, what? Really? Is that true? That sounds really good. Does it reset the timer, Ray, or is it just adds... It just moves it from one to the other? Axe flip and axe hopper? Oh no, Indomitus. Axe boy. So I like SAED too much. I just want to live in that. But I think having it so you can use axe mode at various points or axe skills at various times that are to force like knockdowns and stuff is pretty good. Ow. That hurt. Monsters get stronger, so do our abilities to match our quarry, pretty much. The thing is, that's what I'm enjoying, is that I was a little worried with base rise, because I felt like monsters were not keeping up with us. We were very strong. However, I do feel like we might not be at the... Oh, big rock. Big rock's gonna hurt. I don't think that monsters necessarily just yet have kept up with us, but we are getting there. They're getting a little scary at times, and it's not just because of heavy damage. Like, the new moves that they've added to Holy for the monsters are really refreshing to see. Oh no, kid. Gunners. I feel like Gunner fighting against Rajang feels like a bit of a trick where it's like, it's kind of a safe thing to do, but he does hit very hard. Whereas I can just roll around this monkey. Not like that though. As far as I can tell, no, spinning axe is infinite until you sheath it. Oh, anyways, I've never seen a sword buff running out faster doing it that way. Oh, okay, if that's the case, that's pretty good. That sucked. Oh, I'm running in the line. I don't know what I did there, but it's fine. Dude, please, stop. Tackle's too early. Sometimes that delay gets me. Be nice to have tremor resist. So, okay, so something about Furious. We've fought Furious on stream before. It's funny because he doesn't have that weird new Rajang ability where he throws a small rock and then Blanca balls backwards. He only has big rock, from what I can tell. I love fighting Espinas. Espinas actually isn't too bad. I thought he'd be more scary. Who's that? Basil. We already have Basil, haven't we? Grab this just in case. Oh, he's eating. Shit. I didn't even notice he was eating. Rajang is so easy to put yourself in a bad spot. He scares me when he's charging. Really? See, I'm have the opposite. I said that earlier. The only thing that scares me about Espinas is his jump fire attack. Like, the attack that he does where he does kind of the jump back Rathian flame. That's scary because if he stuns you and he's enraged and he's about to do a charge, he will just kill you. Like, it's nigh impossible to survive that. But oh, hey. Just a reminder, we've now put him in a pitfall, so we're not going to be able to capture him as easy in capture range. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh no, I just missed it. I'm sorry, Echidna. I was powdering just then. Oh, Robe Ronan, thank you for the follow. Dude, come here. Oh, awesome. Alright, that'll make... Oh no, his head's in the wall. Good luck now. I see you going for it. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, nice. Oh, he did get it. Oh, perfect. Those big chunkin arms are kind of blocking his head, though. Man, how are we not in blue? Oh, nice. And para? I kind of can't turn around, though. I'm hoping the wall will let me shift. Yeah, perfect. Hell yeah. You're another Aussie hunter on Switch? Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. I've actually found quite a few of this. It's been nice. Garo actually surprisingly knows a lot of them. I don't know how you keep finding them, Garo. I feel like we all stream it. Uh-oh. Oh, camera, please. I didn't want to look away from Rajang. I've noticed I do that a lot. I don't know what's up with Rise. Might add myself here just to... Probably didn't need powder. Everyone was pretty full. I'm noticing what's getting me killed actually is I need to eat my rations. So I'm running out of stamina every now and then. Oh, we have got both ones. Okay, cool. I soloed Furious Rajang. I love this fight. Well, the funny thing is, I like this version because he's just so much easier for me. Like, I feel like he's just a lot more tolerable. After fighting so many tempered Rajangs in Iceborne, I was pretty over him. More like Rabid? Yeah, this boy just goes nuts. Espinas is aggressive, but it fights a lot like Rathian Rathalos. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's literally glued together, Rathian and Rathalos and Diablos. Why are we hunting so many tempered Rajangs? I don't know. Let's put it this way, is I feel like sometimes people were a bit sadistic in the hunts they wanted to do in Iceborne. You need it for augments. That's right, that's what it was. Yeah, we had a couple of hunts that we just had to do a lot of. So they became very regular. And then there were also the events and things like that. Who got grabbed? Neither of us? That hop he does is so funny. Silly monkey. I wasn't trying to actually do that, but whatever. Oh, I'm surprised he's not dead yet. What time are we at? 15. Holy shit. How is he not dead? We're now in the extended time period of this fight. That everyone's going to be kind of on fumes if we fight for too long. 15 minutes is generally about the time frame where mistakes start happening. Purple and yet still bounce. Yeah, you will always bounce off Rajang's red arms. I don't know if normal Rajang, but Furious, yeah. I can avoid it if I'm in charge. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, let's just end this because we're on one hunt. One death. I'm gonna gunpowder because people are not full, and I don't want to die right at the end. I'm actually gonna trank first. Put 3 tranks down. Oh, did he die? Wait, did he? Oh, we got him. Nice. Oh, that can be a bit of a rush towards the end. My only real monster PTSD is Elatrian on Icewater or Dominus. I think mine's Behemoth. Behemoth made me very upset. Not because of me, but playing with people. Being forced to play with people that couldn't quite do that fight was just very, very depressing. What's this? Is this why is this shiny? It's only a rarity 8. Is this something I've never seen before? Furious Heart, Rajang Heart. Huh. That bonk in a knockdown chain was real nice. Yeah, that was so good, Garu. That was really good timing. I think that made us get a lot of damage. All right, so if you wouldn't mind, I think that was a Kidna's quest. If you wouldn't mind dropping out, but thank you for the hunts. We'll rotate someone else in. But hopefully we're able to help you with that quest, because let's be honest, Furious can be a bit of a pain in the butt. May I join? We have a queue. If you want to join, Kazuki, !join, and you can put you in the queue. I think we've got a few people waiting, so I think Go-Go is next. Master rank Lavisloth? That's pretty true. Ray, you're not wrong. That was a pretty miserable fight as well. But that was only because they stuffed him up. I think they made... Lavisloth never used to be that bad. They gave him a Cantor's problems, and then they've removed a Cantor, who I don't think is coming back. I was sad that normal Rajang was Rise, but I was happy to see him get buffed in Sunbreak. Yeah, I think he's stronger. I don't think he's as strong as he was, but he's definitely stronger. But, yeah. Perfect. All right. If you don't mind, you know, I'm happy to have helped you with that one, but we'll rotate someone else in now. I use Nagakuga weapons because of their oh, thank you, Kina. So next up is Go-Go. So Go-Go, if you want to jump in. However, Angel, if you want to pick a quest, and that one can be your last one as well. I use Naga weapons because of their high-based affinity. Yeah, I think that it's one of those things that it's good to do that, but at a certain point, it's kind of a break point. Just in terms of the Greatsword, it makes a big deal for us to lose so much physical. So example, these are 350s. 350's a stupid amount of crit, but it's negative affinity. This one's 370. I'm surprised no one's using this right now, but probably because it's a negative 25, it's just a bit too much. But if we look at, say, this weapon, the Origin is 45 crit. It's insane. It's so much. I think this just outclasses the Nagakuga weapon if you're going to go down that road. And also Heavy Dragon, so you can go element, crit element. Hey Wolf, how you doing? What is the song that's 17 minutes long and is made by a band and it was released in 1968? There's a few that come to mind, but I don't think it's Guns N' Roses, because that's too early. 1968, that's too early. That's pretty old. What is a 1960s band that's got a 17-minute song? I don't actually know. I generally can't think of one that's old, that's really long. Old long songs are not too common, I feel like. Oh, you're Yamcha? Perfect, thank you, Gogo. I really farmed a lot of tempered Lavisloth. Oh god, that's a sad thing you've just said, Indominus. It would have made me very miserable to have spent too much time with that monster. Malzino. I like Malzino. You want the answer or a hint? Just trying to think. I'm going through the back. To me, I feel like it's going to be a rock band. But knowing you, I feel like a meme is on its way, and I'm going to regret asking this question. The shaggy weapons look nice. Hell yeah, they do. I've always loved Shigaru's weapon. It's nice that I'm able to use it again. So I'm going to make a build around it. That's why I'm using this sword right now. Even though it's not the strongest thing in the world, I like the look of it. Just some friendly competition. I'll hold you to that. 1960s. That means it could have been at Woodstock. Which means it could have been, it will probably be a rock band. Is it a trance band? I don't think it would be. Alright, I yield, Wolf. I can't, nothing's coming to mind that I can definitive go, yeah, it'd be them. I feel like hopefully at least I would have gotten close to it. Inagada Vida? Inagada Vida? By I Am Butterfly. I have no idea what that is. I never would have gotten that. What genre of music is that? I Am Butterfly, that sounds like it. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a really huge Ragnar. He's pretty big. Come here, you. Good song? I don't think I know it. Angel and you have a very similar layered style. I like when you find your kindred spirit. I do that in MMOs all the time where I'm like, oh, someone gets my layered. In the Garden of Eden, baby. Wait, is that what it's supposed to be, in the Garden of Eden? Is that a 17-minute song? Let's mess this boy up. Oh, I almost ran too far through. I'm glad I stopped myself. I don't know who got that. Nice. Yeah, some old rock ballads were really, really long. Spider, please. Spider, please. I'm gonna die. Help. I'm pinned, and the spider's hurting me. God. That spider, okay, I've now noted perhaps we don't want to do this with Spider. Spider is a bit of a pain in the bum, and he has room-wide AoEs. Note that for the future. Also, welcome in, Duck. I don't know much about them, but my dad loves them. Went to a live concert. He sat through a 17-minute song. It was just a drum solo. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. It sounds like a rock thing. That very much is a rock energy. Particularly in the trans psychedelic experimental era. That was like a lot of the stuff during Woodstock and stuff like that, and there's certainly some bands there that they went for really long ones, which I'm super into. Also, thank you for the follow, GX Raiden. Welcome on in. Actually, question. Whenever I see the name Raiden, is it Raiden, as in the Japanese pronunciation, or Raiden, as in the weird bastardization from Mortal Kombat? Oh god, Spider's followed us. Is Spider just casually walking through, by the way, chat? Spider's just chilling. Spider just chill? It's chill Spider? What's he doing? I've never seen this. What's going on? I'm gonna see if I can pull him in aggro. Because if he can hit, whatchamacallit again. Right, let's pull him in aggro, because I want him to attack Malzeno again. It'll force one of them out. I'm not really sure. Spider's leaving. Okay. I just didn't want to have like a weird multi-fight thing going on. One. Whoa, that's not on me. I would say Malzeno has some issues with lag because he's so fast and can teleport. He can be a little scary with lag. This is a good shot by me. I think it's Raiden. Oh, so like Mortal Kombat. I wonder, because, so here's a funny thing with Mortal Kombat. Is Raiden called that because of a he's meant to be based on, like, Raiden is the god of thunder from Japan. But he's dressed like he's kind of got more Chinese aesthetic to him. Is he meant to be more Chinese associated, or is he meant to be Japanese? I know he's a white man, but I'm not really sure what he's meant to have his association to now. I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat expert, by the way, chat. Wasn't he Christopher Walken in one of the movies as well? Whoa. Yeah, I had a feeling. I kind of was in a sucky spot. Oh, that wasn't on me. It was a nail. This boy's getting me with sweeping attacks while reading chat. Get him. Weakness, well, it's easy for me to proc because when you see yellow damage numbers in the bow, you know? Yeah. But that's the thing. I feel like that's why I like weakness exploit. I know a lot of people don't like how strong Wex is, but Wex is good because it encourages good play style because you're hitting parts where you're supposed to hit. Don't go hitting like dumb parts. Don't just wildly swing. It teaches you to play accurately. So I've never been super against it. It is a little strong at 50%, but I do feel like that I kind of like it. Hey, Buddha. How you doing, man? How you been? Good. How about yourself? We're just beating up some Malzeno. Oh, dude. This monster is so much more terrifying in transform form. In the demo, I actually found normal form could be a little bit scary compared to transformed. But I think in actual release, transform is much more scarier than normal. Just because he leans into certain attacks that are just very strong. Such as the teleport squish. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm doing less damage, by the way, chat. I like this sword, but I don't know how I'm going to get it working. I think the way to make it work is maybe leaning into just taking, like, weird damage. So then maybe Dragonheart. Maybe Dragonheart plus Rage Slash. This might be the appropriate sword for that, because then you can shrug off a lot of the weird piddly damage. And then if you can fit in oh, hello. If we can fit in Blood Blight into, or Blood Rights, I kind of want him to come here. Ah! Wasn't expecting that to get that far. Get him, cat! Yeah! Alright, let's go. May as well go for tail. I haven't really gone for tail today. What was I going to say? Oh, I missed. I think Rage Slash with the defenses, plus a little bit of healing, might be really good. Hey, Di, is it possible to play Rise solo, or does the game lock you out at some point? No. So, unlike old Monster Hunter, World and Rise are both full single-player experiences. You could play old Monster Hunter as a single-player experience, so say, like, with... Oh, no, Yamcha. See, that's the attack I was saying. It's dangerous. If you're not topped up, he can just kill you. You can play full multiplayer, full single-player experience in older games. However, it had issues with scaling, because it was always forced into 4-player scaling if you're in the lobby. even if you were by yourself. But they changed that so every quest is now scalable to a single player experience. They even actually made it scalable in this game, so everything is down to, like, World didn't have this, but Rise does, which is it scales down to, you can have 2 players and it will scale to 2 players. If it's 3 players, it will scale to 3 players, 4 players. So it is the most versatile in terms of monster hunting playstyle, which is nice. I don't know what's happening. The nail just tank these hits. You just beat Malzeno? Nice, Saw. Perfect. We're doing him right now. Ironically, would have been good for this lobby. Hope you enjoyed the fight, though. You've been good, sorta? At least it's sorta good. Oh, that attack. It's so big. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Did that to myself. Thanks though. Oh! This boy's gotten to that last little percentage where he's just kind of going wacky, isn't he? World scaled to 2 players, just not 3. Oh, was it? I couldn't remember. I don't think I did too much. Was that in base world, Hikari? I wonder why they couldn't figure out how to do 3 player scaling back then. I'm really not having a fun time with this monster now. Nice. That's what I was waiting for, but it just took so long to get to that. Oh no, of course I might have to switch to the right. Oh, Garu! Alright, alright. I'm not sure you've earned the right to hit in this stun. Garu. Come in, shoot me in the back. Flinch free can't stop everything. Okay, I have a friend that stories seem easy for beginners. Stories will help you learn Monster Hunter in terms of like RPG elements, but it won't teach you how to fight. Like it's not an action RPG. It's a pure RPG. Oh, he's not empowered. That's gonna suck. Oh, we're good. Oops. Will player hunt take longer in 5th gen Monster Hunter? Yeah, true. Mostly. Oh, he's disappearing. Really? Oh, is it because he's weakened? Spider is now gonna not let us carve, isn't it? Spider. Spider. I got it. Ow. All that matters, run. Yeah, I was in base world. I remember strictly staying away from a trio for that reason. Oh, really? I don't think I did too many trios from memory, but I probably did. I'm not sure. Really made it brutal in fights like Fatals. Yes, that's actually true. You're totally right, Hikari. You've now reminded me. That's why, yeah, again, I have a big issue with the behemoths. Angel, why did you let me get the... So funny. I love it when people just like, they're like, no, don't let the greatsword get the wake up. Mine. I want the wake up. Actually, both me and Garu actually wake up on weapons. Charge Blade's not too bad, but it doesn't trigger the same. It has to be where if the vials need to hit all at the same time. I believe Raiden's from Shinto Japanese religion, many adaptations over the years, more commonly called Raiden, and heavily Chinese Buddhism influenced Shinto. It's never really clear. Oh, interesting, Raiden. I didn't realize that, so I knew that, I didn't realize that it went backwards, so if it went back into Chinese religious or mythology, that's interesting, because I was fairly sure he was mostly a Japanese god. Because he's a big cloud boy. It's like that Oni looking cloud boy. Well, in some depictions. Sorry about the bus, it gets hard to pinpoint. Yeah, I kind of assumed that was happening. I kind of charged myself into position and I don't, like, sometimes people just go and it can, can't really do much about it. Can I climb this, chat? No, I wanted to see if I can climb this. The health difference in world for duos, etc. is, ooh, yes. On HP more than solo health, but 3 players was 150. If you hunted 3 players, you would have all have to make up the damage in another player. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, we were pretty strong, Hikari. I would say world, at various points in the game, we were pretty strong. But if you were pushing hard content, that's where it really became a problem. There's a record sword up there? Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to get that. Wow. Oh, Kuran. I haven't had one of these in ages. None of these are particularly fantastic, though. This one probably has the highest lot of material things. We want that one longer because it's a Kuro. A Cheerio. It's a Cheerio hunt. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. Oh, actually. Glame grass. I wish I should get rid of some of my palicos so I could get you guys to name some palicos for me. I wish I could. Can you rename, chat? Can you rename palicos? I don't know if you can. I should go through and rename the ones that are not, like, they're just the general names. Thank you for the hunts, Angel. Hopefully we were able to get you some stuff you needed, or at least some hunter rank. Oh, Hikari.
I hate Hikari, just subscribed.
Thank you for using your Prime. I really do appreciate it. Normal fights were completely fine, but if you tried anything with the big boy health pool, something like Furious Rajang or the Tempered, it was just so sad. Yeah. It's kind of, they kind of made some miserable things in World at times, but overall the experience was still very, very positive. Hunter rank 6-6, heck yeah. I forgot I had it. Yeah, that's why I kind of got rid of my Prime, because I was like, I kept forgetting to use it. Because it feels like a month is not a large period of time, so then the next time you need to apply it to someone manually, it was a bit annoying. I wish I could just make it so it auto takes my first, like one of my payments for my autos. Who's next in the queue? The next up is... Oh, you, Yuk. Jump on in, man. Code is on screen as well, no code. Did I miss whose turn it was in the quest to pick? It is Nails. But then again, I'm not sure if Garu wants to pick necessarily. Garu, did you want to pick a quest, or are you open for others to pick? By the way, Garu is another Monster Hunter streamer, so if you do want another person to follow and hang out and do hunts with, Garu is a fantastic candidate for that. So that's also why he's level 100, because he streams more than me. I'm just here to hit things. I had a feeling you'd say that. Garu's pretty much in that position now where he's kind of done everything, so... Oh. It was a long... Oh, I already read that. So, by the way, chat, I was debating about using one of these pieces, particularly this piece, because it's a 4-slot 2 crit eye, and it has that Furious stat on it. It's pretty good. It can fit in. So I probably should craft it now that I've got the heart for it. So I actually got the rare item, which is good. I should probably go through and craft a whole heap of these pieces just for various sets at some point. This has crit element, that's nice. That's interesting. That'd be good for dual blades and longsword. Someone was telling me the other day, like Gunlance people, you've been running razors sharp, which I didn't realize that was required for Gunlances. But
This is for being my entertainment during this horribly slow day of work.
I appreciate it, Kari. Thank you for giving the bits as well. Oh, dude, Hyuk. I just noticed Hyuk's 100 already and 999. So yeah, Yamcha, if you wanted to either put up, just realized the Yamcha meme, the crater. If you want to put up Hunt, or if Nail, Garu or Hyuk, I think we're pretty okay right here. All of us are decently high hunters, so, and I'm not really hunting for anything right now anyway. I'm just happy to chill while I get rank to 70. Hopefully we can get to 70 today. That's my hope right now. If I can get to 70, we can show off whatever the 70 hunt is, which I don't know which of the two it is. I'll show you guys what my theory is, by the way. So just in case why I talk around it, but you can probably figure this out for yourself as well. I think one is, where are we? One is Valstrax, without a doubt, because we haven't seen Val. I'm guessing it must be Crimson because it's straight off the same line. If it was normal, there'd probably be a separate tree. So it probably is Crimson's just back. And then the other one is Magnum Arlo. So there must be an alt Magnum Arlo because it's on a different tree. I would find it weird that there's another monster associated. I think this must be an alt mag. That's my theory, but I don't know in which order is which. I don't know what to do. That's okay. Oh, okay. Well, here's my answer, I guess. I don't know what this is. I don't know what rank this is, but we're gonna go fight him. I'm okay with this. Valstrax is Valstrax. We'll see new moves, so. I made a full Grand Divine set for my Jewel Blades last night. It's insane. Well, that was the thing. When I saw that set, it immediately was like, fairly sure that's for Jewel Blades or maybe Insect Glaive. But I'm curious how... Actually, here's a question, chat. Actually, I should probably grab my tryhard set. Insect Glaive, how often are you guys finding your switching stances? How many of you are picking up your style switching? Because it makes me curious whether you have too much to do or there's enough variation in the switch skills for the Insect Glaive. This guy is spicy, by the way. Don't underestimate him. He was pretty hard in his temp in the advanced version. If he's as hard as the advanced version, this will be pretty rough. I'm curious what new moves he gets, though. If he gets like a variation of his dive, that'd be pretty sick. Master God is hard. Is this okay? All right. Because we're doing this, is this the 70 one? Do triple umps if you want to get to 70 faster. I'm not really in control of this guy. I'm letting chat be in control. I know this is hard ass, but can we go for as many part breaks as possible? His mantle just won't drop for me. Of course, go. I think most of the veteran hunters usually prioritize part breaks just even to make the fight easier. I don't run any part break though, because I don't like part break. I ran part break in World at one point when it was quite strong, and certain monsters were very vulnerable after part breaks. But in this one, not really. Leave the head to you? Okay. Best part about being a greatsword, I can go where I want. I can be physical, I can be slicing, I can be stun. I can kind of do what I want. Just sometimes it sucks to be at the butt because the tails flick around a little too fast. Give me the. I'll get a second. Just grab a snake. Are we left without you? Oh no, Hugh, quick, join us. Head part break on Safi, basically. Ugh. Yeah, I kind of didn't like that. Honestly, that was probably one of the more miserable parts about Safi. I really liked the Safi fight, but the fact that people would... they would just do hunts specifically to do the part break, and you would spend so much time just doing that, it became a little bland after a while. I kind of, that was probably the only thing that I would say was particularly disappointing about the Safi fight. I didn't mind it with Golden Girl, but with Safi, I don't know why. I think it was mostly because gun ended up being the most like appropriate way to do it. It doesn't look too big from up here. Hey, Pay Neon, welcome on in. People used to murder him in one run. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's what we got to. Alright, so we have space mode. Whoa, what the fuck? Did he just do like a stab? What was that? It's so weird how he kind of doesn't fight, like, I wonder why they decided not to have normal Valstrax. Uh-oh. I wasn't quite sure on the timing of the bomb. It's been a while since I've fought a Valstrax. I have no elements, so I don't care about his Dragon Blight. Just the damage is a little scary. Swing? No? Oh, he's not enraged yet, so... I don't know if I'm in the right place. What the hell was that? He did beam and then did something else. What was that? Kind of feeling a little slow right now. But he's, I guess once he enrages, there we go. Wow, that took a long time for the roar to come out. 1, 2. Ow. I was bothered because I got nothing. Yeah, I think it's, we used to do part break runs quite a lot, but I didn't really like doing them just because I didn't really want to have to run the gun. So I just take my charge blade, just because the charge blade would be able to hit like the top of him and stuff like that. But yeah, very much. What's this doing? I feel like Crimson hasn't baked his way into my brain. I feel like definitely normal Valstrax I remember better. But then I get thrown off because of this shit, where he leaves bombs and then I get punished for tackling things. Uh-oh, I don't know how big these are. Apparently big enough. Wow, okay. He spends a lot more time in the air than I was expecting. Can you flash him out of the air stuff? This new air stuff is like kind of wacky looking. Because he just sort of floats around doing what he wants. The shinies. New shinies. I gotta be careful because I don't want to break engine during this. Because if we break his engine, we'll lose a knockdown. Probably go for KO, actually. Oh, that was a finisher. All master ranks in the monsters have new moves. Yeah, well, it's just I don't know how many this version's gonna get. We usually get at least 2 to 3 new moves. We've already seen, I would say we've probably already seen 2. Oh, I thought he was running. Oh, we are running. Reese. Hang on, how do we get there from there? Wait, this way? Alright, here we go. Get him, fish. Oh shit, he's doing engine. Oh good, so I'm glad someone flashed that because I couldn't get in front of him in time. Yeah, this is definitely not as scary as the advanced quests so far. I don't actually know where he is. It wasn't on me at all. Chat, does he loop like he does how he used to? Oh, get engine. Don't let engine go. Alright, he got it once. I love that it's the same as, it's funny how both Zinogre and Valstrax have that, where if you can break them out of their charge. No spin? No spin. Ah. Spin. Oh, whoa, he's got a shotgun now. So there's a second part to it. So he does true beams, so he chases the person who runs. So it's to get people who wire away. Okay. Interesting. Ugh. Oh, what's this? Can you flash that? Will he fall if you flash that? Or is it like Kushala when now it's like he's kind of got like a flash point? Or it's like he doesn't give a shit, he'll still follow up on the animation. Nice. Get him. Yeah, get him, boys. I want that engine break. You notice I'm doing a lot of non-hits on him. Oh no. Almost charged into that. I don't know what he's doing. Angled that wrong. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I forget to target the monster, and so then whenever I hit L to target, it just stuffs up, and I just end up looking at whatever weird direction I'm pointing. Can we get it? Have we gotten stun yet? I don't know if we have. Ow. And spin, no spin. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't want to tackle it out. I'm just trying to do damage. Whoa. Oh no, is Garu DC'd? Oh no, Garu DC'd again. It happened again. What's up with your connection to me? Is it connection to me, or... I don't know if I can stop that. Alright, cool. Nice. You stream for 10 hours and then no DC. Weird. Alright, so we need to try and get tail. I don't know if we're going to be able to get wings. That's the only problem. Because tail is tricky. Oh no, I'm in midst. I think that's asleep and I can't really see because I'm mid TCS. But I got the tail, so that's all good. We good. Alright, so now we need... okay, cool. So let's go. It's nice to have hunters flashing appropriately. I don't know if you can get back into the hunt, by the way, Garu, because I'm fairly sure it takes the 4th slot. I'm fairly sure it considers it's an abandon for you. Oh, what? He's not, I thought he was leaving. Leaving? No? What are we doing? Oh, he was forced on that one. He must have been so close to charge before. Uh-oh. So, again, I don't know if you can flash that, but maybe that's why you don't flash, because you save the flashes for his charge. Yeah, I died. I can abandon as long as I abandon on my end, I can get back in. Oh, really? Ah, I didn't realize that's how that worked. Oh, should we get that lucky life? What does gold lucky life do, chat? Is gold lucky life is items or money? I feel like it's probably money. I'm gonna go get the spider anyway. Spider's already gone. Where's bird? Got it. Fortune owl. Oh, it's rich. It's the Zenny one. Yeah, I couldn't remember which one's which. I'll need to actually go get the tail. So. Rip. Yeah. Owl is money, bird is Zenny. Not Zenny. Items. Yep. Imagine if I got a mantle off this tail carve. That'd be nice. Oh, RP as in Kimura points. Oh, I thought... Does one of them not give you... Oh, I thought one gave you more items. To be used to world? Yeah, no, I get that. Might max up, just help myself. Get his wings. If we get a knockdown, we probably should go for his wing when he's charged. I don't know what he's doing half the time. None for items as far as I'm... Yeah, that's... I don't know how big that is. I hit him in the wing there. Probably later. So, Salunima, I know that we've already got a request for thingy but it'll probably have to be done at the end of the stream. Like I've said before, it's hard with Monster Hunter streams to do drawing mid-stream, just because there's so many people waiting. But I kind of want to go top up. I don't really want to be the cause for the final death. It was disabled? Oh, it's disabled because, yeah, it's disabled because Medic already did one. But I know I had yours from the other day, so I returned the points for it anyway. But thank you for the bits. But if you're happy to, I'll do it at the end of the stream. So it will be in the VOD and I will draw the image if you want. Arceus would be a weird one because he's got a funny shape. He's a weird monster. Good work, team. That wasn't too bad. I feel like definitely the advanced version of him was way scarier. That boy one-shot you on everything. Rogue Lancewing. That's a good name. I like that. Twig from Raven gives you 8 blocks in the E-post screen. What? What do you mean, Garo? Twig from the Raven? What do you mean, twig from the Raven? The advanced version when he took off and wiped my whole team? I know, Hikaru. It's ridiculous. He was literally, he might have been the hardest fight, I think, in Base Rise. Because he literally just took out teams. Like, if he did his spin, you could just die to the spin. We got a mantle from a tail carve. Nice! Go. Get another one, Quest Rewards. Like both leg pieces and charge blade. Well, I get to have a look at the set now. I guess we were almost at 70 anyway. So I'll probably have to redo that as an urgent soon enough, but... And you got it? Oh, nice. Alright, let's have a look. let's have a look at Valstrax then. We'll see this if there's a reason why people are not using Vals. Oh, it unlocked the Elders. Oh, dude. Okay, now we can use the Elder weapons. $320, 1062. That's pretty good. Again, you need handicraft for it. 320 with handicraft. Handicraft taking down a slot, but you get a true slot. 62 is pretty high on ice. It's okay. Teo. Oh, so you need one glittering shell. I see. 60 blast. It's not very good for a great sword. It has no slots. I don't think that's very good. Chameleos. Chameleos was good. 320 purple for free. 80 poison. 80 poison. Damn, that's a lot of poison. A 4 slot, which isn't bad. 2 1 slots is all right for comfiness. So this might be a good comfy weapon. This feels like a comfy weapon, me looking at this. And Valstrax. 340. It's pretty good. Second top tier. 56 dragon. A lot of white, which we assume. And a 3 slot. That's not actually good as I thought. I thought it had a little bit more dragon, honestly. That's actually a little disappointing. I thought we would be looking at it closer to 60, 70 dragon. That's probably why people aren't running it. It's okay. I don't know if it's the best. Okay. That's a little disappointing. Across the board, they're all a little disappointing. For other weapon types, I feel like I could see them being used. I feel like these two, any of the status inflictors will probably be using these two weapons. I'm wondering how many people are running blast builds. Kushala's not bad. It's okay. Wait, does Kushala give defense? It gives no defense. What the heck? Kushala is no longer a defense weapon. Was it a defense weapon in base? It mustn't have. I didn't realize it wasn't. Interesting. And this is average. Valstrax Charge Blaze is best for the pizza cutter style. That's why I needed it. Yeah, I could see it for... Yeah, that makes sense to me. I could see that being... Because it's on all-rounder. All-rounder weapons like Charge Blade, I think that makes more sense. That would go very well with different vials and stuff as well. Okay. Yeah, for me, that's not perfect. I don't think anything else unlocked probably from that. So I'm literally one weapon away from seeing every weapon. Heckin' yeah. The other bird that can spawn in the map can give it an extra 2 items at the end of hunt. Oh, is there 3 different birds, Garu? I thought there was only 2. Oh, I didn't realize there were 3. Interesting. Interesting. And let's look at the armor. All right, it's armor time, chat. I can't craft any of it. That's okay. That was we kind of a skip through anyway. Dragonheart weakness exploit, resuscitate, and resentment. What a weird collection of skills. What a genuinely weird collection of skills. What did high rank have? It was the same. I guess I never noticed that it had resentment. So it's literally just 2 points extra than the old version, but probably a lot more gems. So it's probably actually good for gems. Dragonheart, I actually want Dragonheart 1, by the way. Dragonheart 1's actually quite nice. So let's see what we got. We have Weakness Exploit Dragonheart with a 4 slot and 2 1 slots. So that's not a huge amount of worth. That's not actually that good. Resuscitate 4 slot. Weakness Exploit 2 4 slot. Holy shit. All right. Well, that one's getting pinned. That's very good. That's a very good piece. Is that top tier? That might be the best hands, question mark? That might be the best hands. That's real good. A 4 slot and weakness exploit 2. Dude, that's so much value. And Dragonheart. That's actually really good. Dragonheart, Resentment, Resuscitate, whatever. And then Resentment. So if you really wanted that, they're not great. Those two I don't think people are going to be using too often unless they want a specific build or they're going straight into Dragonheart. You can Rampage Deco Dragonheart 1? Can you? Can you really? Can I do that now? I don't think I could do that before. Am I blind, chat? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong set of decorations. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, okay. Dude, I'm definitely crafting that. That's really good. That's really good. That might be my 2 slot. That might be my 2 slot. Oh no, this is Valstrak's Soul. This isn't Dragon Soul. This is Valstrak's Soul. Or is it the same thing? Increases dragon element attack by 20% when affected by Dragon Blight. Wait. I don't think it's the same thing. I think this is the Rampage weapons skill. Yeah, this is a different thing. This is the Rampage skill. This is the one that increases when you under Dragon Blight, you get extra damage or extra element. Dragonheart is the one where if you take a hit, Roar is better than element, generally, for great swords at least. And long swords a lot of the time. Yeah, that's why I don't run these. Because I'll show you the difference. Dragonheart is this one. When your health is 50% or less, you can track Dragon Blight, and all your elemental resistances are set to 30. So you instantly become more defensive, which is extremely good. So at 50% across the board, you do get Dragon Blight though. So if you're an elemental user, this isn't good to use because you lose your element. But if you're a non-element user, which generally will be a lot of greatsword users, a single point in this is very valuable because we're generally we don't really care about our elements, and it just gives you a lot of defenses. So I wouldn't necessarily stack too hard in this unless you really want to be super tanky, which rage builds were generally pretty good for this. But outside of that, I don't know. My grindy set so far. I mean, that's okay. I mean, if that's one of the final monsters we're fighting. Oh my god. Look. Oh, dude, look at this vampire. Oh, I like this. Oh, he's sliding his way to history. Agitate is very good now since monsters get angry often. We can't force this is the only thing, Kazuki. That's my only issue with it. But I think it's a good pickup skill, but I don't know if it's worth a mandatory skill for me. You thought it was the same one? Nah, that's okay, Garu. Yeah, you have to remember the Rampage ones are the ones from the weapons, which are generally not that strong. Element is better on Charge Blade again, but I believe. I would imagine so. I think because it sounds like they've fixed up a lot of vials. Grumble amiibo armor. Oh, this is an amiibo one. I like it. I don't know if I would use it, but I like it. Little cravat. I think I'd probably use the waist actually. Maybe. The boots are dope though. I like the boots a lot. Can you post a quest? I think we're rotating someone now, by the way. I can't actually remember. Garu, was this your third? I've been trying to, I think we're rotating one person each quest. I actually have to go, but thanks for the hunts. No problem. Streamer like, I got 2 mantles. Oh, perfect. Congrats, Gogo. Thanks for hunting. And thanks to you also, Garu. All right, so we got 2 spaces then, actually. Do we have 2 peeps? We do have 2 peeps. Also, welcome in, Crasher. Trying to beat Malzeno is giving me a headache. Well, you're welcome to join us, Crasher. If you want to type !join, we're bringing 2 people in, and then we can bring some more people in after. And thank you also, Gogo. I appreciate that. Man, when are we getting Godzilla crossover for Monster Hunter? It's about friggin' time, isn't it? Was wanting to make sure? No problem. All right. All right. So next 2 up is, if the bot wants to say it, Kazuki and River. River, are you still there? Hopefully you're still there. If not, then I'll try and put you back in the queue for later. I think it's on charger at the moment. That's okay. I think we're going to have a few hunts with the people that'll be in this one, and then hopefully they'll give you some time to charge. Where are we with these? We know what they're ages away. Terraria's trying to get Monster Hunter crossover. That'd be dope. That'd be really cool, Hikaru. Though it's weird because Terraria is so old. Actually, I did see that tweet. Now that you've mentioned that, I did see that tweet. Ah! Hate it. Remember your Kahoot? Yes? Yeah, I just remembered then. Here, thank you. I forget sometimes. I don't go to the other one though. That's the only problem. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't. Whoops. I don't go back to the other one. Is the queue empty? It will be empty now, Indominus. So if you want to click join, but right now, I think it's who was joining. I've lost where's the bot. What did the bot say? It's Riva and Kazuki. Where am I? Also, thank you for the follow, Lee. I'll have a drink in a moment. I haven't actually drank lots of my lunch. I do realize I probably have to take a break after this next hunt. I will take a small break after this next hunt. Hey chat, I haven't actually been into the training ground since Sunbreak came out. I read that there's been a change to this turtle. Is he like, how have they changed it? How have they improved it? I don't know why I keep doing that. Redigit is asking to do a crossover. He wants Kieran in Kieran. That's an interesting pick. But I don't know what Monster Hunter would take form in Terraria. I mean, that'd be an easy pick because isn't there already a Pegasus model in Terraria? There's like a mount that's one. Oh, Dylan's.
Dylan 14s have just subscribed. Dimonate hype, Dimonate hype, Dimonate hype.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for the sub for 4 months, man. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. How's my favorite only feline? Man, please, if anyone does an OnlyFans Calico thing, that'd be pretty cursed. But thank you. I'm good, Song. How are you? They have the unicorn from Hollow Biome. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'll go get food and I'll be back prepping for hunting. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like the others might be a little AFK. So Kazuki, did you still want to join, man? It was supposed to be online. Oh, I thought it was only, as in only felines, only fans. Meow. Look how close we are to 70 though. Maybe we can do. I'm gonna check my meldings while I wait for this. Detective, Handicraft 2. That's a weird one. It's also a weird one. Weird one. I do want to use Charge Master. I'll use it in my elemental build, but right now I don't think it's very good alone. I'm getting a lot of weird charms. I think, by the way, chat, if anyone can confirm, I think the rolls are straight up better on this new set. So I think the reincarnations, like they did in base Rise, have better roll tables from memory. So fingers crossed that's actually the case. I really should pay attention to what's in these like lower ones because the rarity 9s can actually be okay. But I'm like, I just want the highest tier. Have a good rest of the stream. Thanks for the hunts. Thank you, Go. Thank you for hunting with me, man. Good luck in future endeavors of 100 and above. I'll catch up to you at some point. There's a whole lot of bosses in Terraria though that you could use in Monster. Yeah, I can't imagine too many would work super well. I think the Pegasus would work alright because lightning strikes plus the fact that it's like a horse shape. But yeah, outside of that, I might note down those names by the way that just in case they do want to jump on back in. Which was Kazuki and Riva. They've just both ducked out. But I guess that's the case. If Crasher, if you're still there, we could help you out now. If you, we've done plenty of Melzino hunting. Actually, Hyuk, did you want to do? Is there any hunts you were looking forward to doing? Also, but on that note, because of that, we do actually have one more space. So if anyone wants to join, be free to join. You're welcome to join in, and if anyone wants to jump into the queue, you can do so also. Let's see. I don't know what I need to hunt. Like it is that funny thing where it's like I've done quite a few of the anomalies. I still need to fight. I kind of don't want to do this one. Have no snacks. Well, you're welcome to jump in, Crasher. Feel free. I have everything I need. I don't mind hunting anything. Okay, cool. Nothing. Then I think we'll be happy to help you now, then Crasher, if you want to jump on in. Code's on screen. But yeah, this fight is the one I'm not looking forward to doing. Magnamallo high rank, not high rank, sorry, G rank is a bit of a pain in the bum, just because he's so big. And because he's so big, his movement skills go even further. So you're just constantly chasing him, and it's hard to hit his parts because he's moving so much, because he whole body moves. So add those, plus the idea that he probably has cores that you're gonna have to hit on little fiddly parts, like either his hands or his tail. This fight might be brutal. This might be a real tough fight. I genuinely am not looking forward to doing that one. Ragna's probably fine though. Aurora's probably fine as well. But most of them haven't been bad so far. One that's really weird is this one, I would say. This one's probably the strange one. I feel like there's something up with the part break on this monster in G rank where it's really hard to break his hands and his face. But his shell's easy to break. And he seems to be extremely tanky in Afflicted for some reason. I just cleared it with my friends. It was all right. Oh, really? It seems like I was having an annoying time with him in his base G rank. So I'm curious like how I'll feel about him. I haven't done a lot of the lower ones though because I haven't really needed to. But I will need to work my way around. I fought one of each just so I could see all the parts. But that was about it. That's all I have to do. Did you do it before patch? Which one? Magnamallo? No. The ones I've fought here are mostly ones I did pre-patch, so I don't know how much of a difference it will have made. I'm working to get to MR 30. Do anomaly quest count extra? No, it's actually the reverse song. So because these are T1s and T2s, if you're fighting these ones, they actually don't give much hunter rank at all because it's just counting the monster type rather than the anomaly version giving bonus. Hey Silver, how you doing? Also welcome in Pally as well. I haven't had a problem with the claws. 1 and 2 stars were absurdly tanky. Yeah, they kind of were. I didn't find them too bad. They were just longer hunts, it felt like, which wasn't too scary. On hunting horn and heavy bowgun and 1 bow, we cleared it in 10 minutes. I mean, having heavy bowgun probably helps a lot in that. You had 3 ranged. Yeah, that would have made a very big difference on that fight. Melee don't like fighting Magnamallo because he's got funny hit tests. He does wacky stuff. All I need is a monster essence for some newer weaponry. We're welcome to do that as well, Crasher. Like I said, usually if there is we usually have like a queue of people. And so I think about 3 hunts is usually a good amount for each person, and then we'll rotate new people in. We do have a spare slot right now, so if anyone wants to join, again, if Kazuki or Riva come back, they're welcome to join as well. Yeah, generally 3 hunts and usually we try to prioritize the lower hunter. So, Crasher, if you want to pick, go for it. Remember, it's about the journey, not the destination. That's true. That's definitely true. That's why it's funny. Do you know what's funny, Pally? Is I feel like hunters are very like hungry for content and hungry for fighting. So it's like they're like burning through the content. And it's like, don't go too fast, guys. We've still got a while before like the new content drop. So don't burn yourself too hard. Hey Prince, how you doing? Yeah, we actually do have a space right now if you want to jump in, man. We're just helping out Crasher, which we're fighting. What are we fighting? Malzeno, that's right. Hunting horn or light bowgun? The Malzeno, I actually wouldn't mind heavy bowgun because I can't break his wings, and wing breaks are actually quite helpful, just because of the fact that they are kind of a rare part on him. I would say they're one of the harder parts to get, but whichever you would like to do. Let me finish this afflicted? Yeah, of course. We could probably get started on this hunt if you wanted to jump in midway through. Oh. Go. Actually, Prince, is any of the Sapphires streaming today? Are you streaming yourself, or are you just having a chill day? Man, I can't. It's really funny because I really like this chess piece. I don't know how I'm torn whether or not I want to get this one or I want to get the other one, the Admiral's one. I really like the look of the Admiral's one, but I'm curious which one I'll like. Be like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'll go get some Spiriverds and then get a Sleep Toad. Okay. I'm gonna go fight the monster because I like hitting monsters in the face. Wait, what the hell? What did it say? Did you see that, chat? New helper rewards available. Complete quests to obtain them. What? What does that mean? What was that message? Might have to sit probably, chat. I'm getting old. My back has actually been causing me problems the past few days. I have no idea why. I think it's one of those, you know, when you sleep funny and then you just like for a few days you just feel like you've just broken yourself. That said, because I've been sick, I haven't been able to work out at all, and it's probably playing a part of it. But I should probably stop being lazy at this point. I wasted white bug by accident. Hey, what are you doing, you guy? Ooh, that was a nice tasty hit. Why did my tackle come in? Yeah, I don't know about the sword. I like the sword, but I don't know if it's necessarily doing me wonders. I feel like I was better off with what I had set wise. Oh, we're doing the story mission one, so we get Theo. I forgot about Theo. It's funny with the follower missions, because I find that there's like the gunner ones get KO'd all the time. It's kind of crazy how much they get KO'd. Orbs. Where's the extra monster, Luna? Oh, that's why there's alternate versions of the quest. I didn't even think about that, because it'd be the monster differences, but also like their follower NPCs. That's why this particular quest has different ones. surprised he hasn't transformed yet, by the way. Ooh, I love when he gives me that vampire and I just can steal it. Oh, I thought that was something else. I thought we was transforming. Smack his tuchus. If I want to break off Tail's wings, does blast damage help? Or is that slicing and pray for part break? No, so part break is pretty much any... Again, that was a normal hit. Something is up with Greatsword, and I haven't quite figured out what's going on. Oh no, that might have been stickies from here. That might have been what happened there. I was going to say, because I don't think I did that with a normal swing. So... Oh no, I got it. Oh, nice. So, any damage to a part can apply break if it's an impact of sorts. So, poison isn't a non-targeted. Blast is also non-targeted as well. So it won't happen on the part. It needs basically if it happens on a part, then it will cause part break to a location. But if not, then. So I'm fairly sure blast doesn't. I might be wrong. Oh my god, clean him up. I'll have to have a lot of drinky as you go to bed. I've got a lot of smoothie left. That's pretty much what I'm going to do after this hunt. We will take a quick break after this hunt, and then I'll have to definitely have a lot of drink. Have a good night, Quinn. And I'll try and do your drawing later tonight. Ikimasu. But yeah, slicing ammo is actually a targeted location one. So it's any of the ones where you see where it hits a location like that is very good. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no. I have no idea who that's on, but I'm hoping it's not me. I used the switch skill to recover out of true charge. Wait, can you? Hang on. Is that true? That's what I get for not playing around with this stuff in the demo. Hang on, now I want to test that. Hang on, next TCS I'll try. Ah, that was the explosion. I hate the explosion. It's so dumb. One, two, oh, what? That auto-corrected a little bit more, I thought. You fire up a true charge, and then the second, after the second slash, you can skill swap. Really? Hang on. Is that on me? We'll have to find out when I get to a TCS, that's the thing. Oh, no way! You... Okay, no, that wasn't that. That was actually me using a different skill. Yeah. This will be a good time to test. Uh-oh. Alright. 1, 2. You can, but it doesn't cancel the animation. It's... okay. Oh no! Sleep toe wasted. That's okay. Gives us a good reset, I guess. It's gonna... okay, it wasn't on me. Now, I'll have to test that song, because I don't know if that necessarily works that way. I was hoping I could hit his wings. It's not on me, but we're okay. And did Basiros in the same hunt? Is that as in it was an event quest? Or not event quest, it's like, what the hell? I just got hit by an explosion. How was the explosion? Bam bam! The follow quest? Ah, yeah. Can't wait to do more of those. I feel like it's a good variety they've added to the game, but I do wonder how many people are like going to be annoyed that it's like it's only single player. So I like having the follow around. Us breaking the rule of 4 is fun. Who's that on? Me. Didn't run away fast enough. Almost stepped back into that one. Yeah. Oh, him right in the tuchus. We haven't really gone for tail, but that's probably okay. Oh my god. Theo's dog just body blocks for me. That's another thing about this quest, that I find more is better. This is a weird case, is more players is better. Hey Snowman. I'm most of them? Most of the what? You've done most of them? My view on it is that if it makes you play, it makes it so that you can, if you don't want to play online, you can still hunt with others. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think, honestly, I think it's really good. I think it's super dope. I think it's like a really good thing to add to the game. I think one of the things is like the game is constantly, they've been constantly trying to add like elements of okay, be good. I've been trying to add elements of essentially oh my god, did you flash him? I didn't even know you could flash him out of that. That's pretty funny. I lost track of what was happening there. Nice. Man, look at this. Sticky supremacy. I cannot believe that this is still allowed by Capcom. How have they not nerfed the absolute living crap out of stickies permanently? But yeah, I agree. I think the fact that they've given a multiplayer like components to single player is really good. Yeah, you did flash it. That was crazy. That timing on that's so short. Yeah, I had a feeling that break would be soon. I expected the follow quest system to be like a companion system, so you could take your Palico and companion solo. Yeah, it's a little bit different than what I think we thought it would be, but I think it's still good. I think it's because they've been trying to lean in the idea of like hunters as like individuals since 4. Like they've these NPCs that you interact with and do quests with or take quests with, and it's like I think that system being finally made and they can make it more robust in the future just makes it way easier. But I think that it's pretty good. Crasher, just FYI, you can't trap an Elder Dragon. Now Malzeno don't care. Eat shit, big boy. Let's get that charging time. Wait, what happened? Oh, what? Oh, hey. Luna's here right at the end, I guess. Alright, if we can do Luna, if we can crash into Luna, then we can get the finish with Luna. Luna will just get the kill. Perfect. Alright. Oh no, what happened? Oh no, did he bonk his head up the top? I think they kind of need to fix this. This is happening far too often. But GG, we didn't really need it. It would have been funny to get the kill with Luna though. I'm much more scared of the Bolt Rajang than the upgraded. Really, Snowman? Crazy. I don't know, I think they're about the same. I think they kind of just, they're weirdly too similar for me. That's my issue with them. Remember the carved tail? Where's the tail? Wait, where was tail? Oh, there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Hyuk. I didn't even see it. I didn't realize it came off. I'm happy because Tuesday next hunt is going to be the next hunt I'm going to do is a 3 monster hunt with Fear Rain and do it with Robadine for some sister hunting. Oh, Rodine can. I didn't realize she could do hunts with you. That's pretty cool. Let's fist bump. No fist bump? I'll just fist bump myself. It's fine. I look a little sad there. That's funny. GG's. The default Rajang's throw seems to do a lot more damage, and that's the thing I'm afraid of. I think the thing that's scary about default Rajang, Snowman, is the fact that he has that throw, and then he has the Blunker Ball that follows. So he can get you like comboed and like push you, like he can get you in weird states if you're not ready for it. Essence obtained. Excellent. Good work, Crasher. Daimono's like waifu, not fist bump. I'm sad. I know. I like Pia Rain a lot. I think she's really cool. I kind of like her better than Rodine. She's got a better haircut, got a better better sense of style, and she's she tells the other ones to shut up, where some of them are a bit annoying. Have you ever done quests? Okay, so by the way, I don't like Jay. I thought Jay would be like fun, kitty, silly, but he's very talkative in a way that annoys me. I'm not sure I'm into the party of hunters for this group as much as I thought I would be. This boy needs to be quiet sometimes. First and last round, I'm gonna go take a nap. No problem here. It's probably good timing because I do need to take a break. What's this? Oh my gosh. This might be interesting for Crasher. Hyuk. Crasher, you're welcome to not do this hunt if you don't want to do this one. This is... Wait, what? Why can't I join it? Oh, it's an arena quest. Oh, you're gonna go solo this arena? Wait, hang on, what are you doing here? Oh, you're resetting dungos. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Got you. Heck no. Yeah. All right. This is probably a good time for me to take a break then, while Hyuk's doing that. That took forever. Don't worry, Prince. I'll still have room. I'm gonna take a quick break, chat, and we will be back for more hunts. So if anyone does want to join, definitely jump in the queue, and we'll probably rotate people soon. And if you have anything you need to do, I don't really mind. We're hunting whatever. Plan is, if I can get to 70, that'd be good to see. All right. You probably don't need to join, Prince. You can just join the room. You're next up anyway. So, I'll just do this so that both of you know that you're in the room. All right. I'm gonna be right back, chat. Sit tight.